In Indian cities, more people than ever are living in rented homes, shops, and commercial spaces. But for decades, rental relationships have often been informal, verbal agreements, handwritten terms, and many deals that stayed off the record. That meant disputes, unfair evictions, grey areas around deposits and rent hikes, and long legal battles. The new rules aim to clean all of this up. From now on, every rent agreement in India must be formally registered within 2 months of signing. This can be done either online at the State Property Registration Portal or at the local registrar's office. If not registered on time, there is a 5,000 penalty. This single clause eliminates the problem of informal rentals that often leave both parties vulnerable. The new rules set clear limits. Residential properties, maximum deposit 2 months rent. Commercial properties, maximum deposit 6 months rent. This ensures tenants are not forced to pay massive advances just to move in. Rent cannot be raised randomly or without notice. If the agreement already mentions how the rent will increase, that clause applies. If not, the landlord must give written notice at least 3 months in advance, and the increase must follow the rules of the Act, so no sudden rent shocks. The Act reinforces a tenant's right to peaceful possession. Tenants cannot be asked to vacate overnight. Eviction can only happen under specific legal grounds, such as non-payment of rent for 2 months or more, misuse of property after warning, illegal subletting, property damage, agreement expiry and refusal to vacate, owner needing the property for legitimate use. Importantly, eviction has to go through the rent authority, rent court or rent tribunal, not by landlord action on their own. No unauthorized lockouts, no cutting water or power, no intimidation. If a tenant stays on after the agreement ends without renewal, the landlord is allowed to charge penal rent, which may be higher than the usual rent as per the tribunal's order. Instead of going to civil court, disputes will now move through rent authority, rent court, rent tribunal. These bodies are designed to handle cases faster. Some disputes can be resolved within 60 days, reducing long legal delays. The rules also define who fixes what. Tenants' routine responsibilities, minor plumbing, replacing bulbs, switches, fuses, basic upkeep, and daily wear. Landlords' responsibilities, structural repairs, major electrical and plumbing, any work needed to maintain the property in livable condition. These responsibilities should be written clearly in the agreement from the start. It's not just tenant-friendly, landlords gain advantages too. Higher TDS exemption. Rent income up to Rs 6 lakh per year is now exempt from TDS compared to Rs 2.4 lakh earlier. Faster action against non-payment. If rent is unpaid for 3 months, the matter can go straight to the tribunal. If rent is unpaid for 3 months, the matter can go straight to the tribunal. Incentives for keeping rents reasonable and upgrading properties, such as installing energy-efficient facilities, may now qualify for tax benefits under government schemes. How to register your rent agreement? It's now very simple. Visit your state's online property registration portal, upload identity documents for tenant and landlord, enter rental details, sign digitally and submit, or simply visit the local registrar's office. While these rules are based on the Model Tenancy Act, they apply fully only in states that have formally adopted them through new laws or amendments. That means implementation details may vary slightly from state to state.